Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Michelle's daughter, is my sound good? Because the last time I was live, it was choppy. And I need to know that. Because I listened back to it and it was choppy. My last live. And hopefully I won't have that problem this time. Ooh, child. Hey, Octavius. Ooh, child. Michelle daughter says she can hear me, y'all. Michelle daughter says she can hear me, y'all. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Yeah, Michelle's daughter's on a cruise ship. I sure wish I was on that child. Don't you, Octavius? Ooh, child. Michelle's daughter, I hope you have a great time. I know you are. Those cruises just relax your mind, your body, and your soul. Because you don't worry about a damn thing that's going on. Oh, here you is. Do you? Catch up with the child. Hey, Mahai. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Octavius, you and Kiki need to go on a cruise. Get some relaxation. Your mind, body, and soul at ease. Save up for it. And they're not that expensive. You know, I was on a 7-day cruise. I loved it. Like those 3-day cruises, I don't like them. Hey, room shaker, you shaking up the goddamn sectors. And I'm watching everything, child. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. I ain't been on in a couple of days. I hadn't really felt like it. And I said I was going to go live today because I got some things to discuss that happened since I last talked to you guys. Okay? Ooh, child. Ooh, child. I'm babysitting my little great grandbaby. She down here at my feet. You know, she chilling right now, but she'll probably get to hollering and laughing and all that kind of stuff. The kind of noises that babies make. Okay, so if y'all hear something like that, don't be tripping. I'm gonna do just like 2300 Jackson Street. You're just gonna hear laughter and all of that, and you might hear a little bit crying. You see what I'm saying? When you got your folks in your life. Okay. All right. Now I named this child this live. Ooh child. The games people play. And we see all kind of games on YouTube. Um from Herder to messing with people's head, like making people go crazy, picking at them, picking at them, picking at them. Um, what you need to do, like exit stage left or exit stage right, or jump off the building. Sometimes you have to get out of there real fast, but don't stay into something that make you crash and burn. Hey, the unfiltered Murphy, don't get into something that make your mouth at a check that your ass can't cash. Don't get into something that make turn violent and you can't just turn back the hands of time. Okay? Like the situation in Vegas. where the guy walked up on a man and his wife and pow them. Y'all look, we only got one life. It ain't like we ain't like they say cats are, which is the biggest lie I've ever told. Like cats got 9 lives. They got one damn life just like I do. Okay? And I'd be damned if I lose mine that I only have one of over some bullshit like YouTube. But there's several sides to that scenario too. Like in Vegas, there's a lot of street performers. Any kind you could think of is out there trying to make some money, okay? Well, on that guy from Vegas that was the YouTuber, that was his income. You know, it is what it is. The man went out there and he talked to people on this strip about whatever. Well, him and another guy got into it about a year ago. They got into it. He maced the man, wife, and all that kind of shit. Now, when it got to the Mason, that should have been a sign to say, hey, I'm going to leave that motherfucker alone because that motherfucker crazy. Okay? I will leave that motherfucker alone because that motherfucker crazy. I'm going to keep my black ass out of Vegas because this fool done came up and we done got into it and he done maced me and my wife. I'm going to find somewhere else to go. Or if I did go to Vegas, since you found me that time, I ain't going to put it on live. I'll just do some upload. And then when I get back home, nigga, I was in your town. I was all over Vegas. You know, I be doing shit like that. But to put your shit on internet or where you at, you already, this foot already sprayed you with mace. And the man saying, I'm coming. And you hear that music like Jaws music, but you ain't listening. And you still filming down there where your location, which ain't hard to find. When you on Vegas, when you're filming, people know exactly where you are. Okay? All they gotta do is go on the internet. Even a stranger can walk up on you. All you gotta do is go on the internet. And the pictures is right there of what these casinos look like. Every one of them. What the strip look like. Where ain't nowhere to hide. But like when the man was looking for the other guy, he was saying what he was gonna do. And people was telling him, hey, hey, you know, people in the chat, us, the subscribers. We telling the man to go on and get him. Just like they do when these people meet up and fight. Okay? Just like, go on and go. I got the gas money. I got $100. So you put a price on your head, on your own head. It's stupid. I don't know how crazy you are. And you don't know how crazy I am. We are strangers. I'm just saying, just think about it. We are total strangers. But like I was saying, the guy would make videos down there on the strip. That was his income. Well, allegedly, the other guy, they were doing a striking war like they do around here. You know, like they do around here, strike each other out. Well, that was that man's income. We don't know what kind of bills he got. We don't know what kind of responsibilities a person have at home. We don't know if they 2 cents away from getting kicked out. I mean, 2 pennies. We don't know nothing about each other. We don't know about the health stuff that people going through in their family. We don't know about if they got kids in jail, in prison forever. We don't know. We don't know if they got sick mama or daddy. If they got to take care of around the clock. It don't never get no break. We don't know. We don't know what these people are going through in their everyday life. And you could just push them a little bit and they tip over. And we think, oh, I can't believe they did that. I can't believe that. I can't believe Paulette shot them two people. She was 9. Well, Paulette raised hell, but I didn't think she would ever go to Vegas and do that. You got to put yourself in there. Put everybody's judging anybody on the situation. You don't know. We don't know each other. You might be able to just tap me a little bit and I go over the edge. Because you don't know my life. You don't know what I'm going through every day. And people get pushed over the edge every day. People get pushed over the edge in regular life. They doing crazy shit. And they always have. They used to call it going postal. Because there was a time that the postal worker was just shooting. They called it going postal. What was it? Shell shock. Like the people that be going, they fight in wars. They call it shell shock when they go off. You know what I'm saying? Well, like I said, I got one life. And I ain't gonna lose it over no bullshit. Because like I said, I have done things in my past, being places that they shoot it up and all that kind of shit. That was for my younger days. But that could have been me. I've been in places where sometimes people got offed, where it got sprayed up. And that could have been me laying there. So you got to think about how you mess with people on the internet. Like I said, you have to think about, like, when you're moving around the real world. This is virtual. I'm talking about the real life. People are losing them every day for nothing. You know what I'm saying? And like, I just remember, your life is precious. And you ain't got but one. It don't be, you might don't lose it over no bullshit. Because all of us got somebody that loves us. You know what I'm saying? Now the people that got murdered on the strip, the mama and the daddy dead and done left all these kids. Now, do that make sense? Over you too. The other guy, I don't know how many kids he got, but he up in jail with no bond. He's saying he did self-defense. Okay, buddy, whatever you got to say it. I think that instead of self-defense, you act like you crazy. I'd act like I was crazy as hell. I'd be up there experiencing shit and everything. You see what I'm saying? As soon as I did that, I would start throwing shit at people on the strip. Throw the gun down and start throwing shit. They would say, this bitch is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But no, when you done left the scene, hit the gun, then turn yourself in, nope. That's not self-defense. But it could, hey, that's all he can come out his ass with, so let's roll with it. Ain't that right, Water? Sadly mistaken. But like I said, on shit like that, bullshit, let that shit go. Now, ain't nothing wrong with dragging each other, cause I love to drag, okay? And I like to get drugged. Sometimes they hit me, I stab them. But it ain't worth me going. Well, I told Shakim that I was coming to Michigan in June, which I am, and I was going to meet him. He was going to look up and I was going to be standing in the middle of a sidewalk when he walked into the store to get them honey packs and sell his ass and shit. I told him, I said, I don't know if I'm being a sidewalk on your way to the goddamn store. I don't know if I'm being the sidewalk on your way from the store, because you ain't got no car, bitch. And you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You okay? But I would never tell him. You know, if I want to do something to him, I wouldn't say I'm coming to Michigan in June and I'm gonna be standing on the sidewalk. I would just pop up. You know, I wouldn't tell them that y'all shit. I wouldn't make no laugh about it or nothing. If I was crazy enough in the head to want to do something to Shaquem, I wouldn't tell y'all shit. Next thing y'all know, he would just have his ass whooped. Okay. Because I got people all over Michigan and in Detroit, right where he is. If I wanted something done to him, it ain't hard. But child, bye. But I'm just saying, life's too short. I don't care if you get to be 120. You know, your life was long, but just think about it. Your life is short too. You know, and just try to make the best out of it. You're gonna be getting into it with somebody sooner or later, but don't, try not to let the shit get to that level where you lose your life over some bullshit. We see it happen every day. They're making a big deal out of it because it was on YouTube, but think about how many people get into it in just the real world and how many people lose their life every day. And it's over bullshit. Okay. Even if somebody come and murder you that you don't know, it's still bullshit. And they just had one life. It ain't like you get to come back. Oh, well, just because I was murdered, I get to come back again. No, it ain't like that. Your life is just over. Step back and take a goddamn breath. Woo-saw. Even though I don't woo-saw, but whatever your mechanism to calm the fuck down. Because, it is what it is. You got to help. Now, somebody walk up on you, when you out like with the man was out with his wife, which, like I said, I would never video when I'm out moving around to let somebody know where I'm at. Nope, I'm not going to do that. But I'll show afterward, And it's going to be very little of my actual life that y'all will ever see. And parts of my actual life that you will actually know. Nah. But, it is, hey, watching from Cloud 9. You can be what you want to be on Cloud 9. Let me make sure nobody else is coming. Sadly mistaken. How you doing? Water, how you doing? Executive Sessions, how you doing? Lee Pepper, how you doing, child? Okay, I think that's it. Make sure. And I can get back to what I'm talking about. Okay, well, the big news is in the YouTube sphere, where we're, the neighborhoods that I be rumbling around in, is the challenge. The talent show and Room Shakers also having a show on the same day. Okay, at the same time. And at the same location on YouTube, child. This is nothing new where people have the contest on the same day. It happened down in the B sector years ago. It's nothing new. I don't see it being a big effect because Room Shakers in another sector, and a lot of people refuse to go to other sectors. A lot of B sector people ain't gonna go to no other sector. We still got those that's holding out. They strictly B sector. And Room Shaker got the people over there, the health sector people, they gonna come and do what they do. Some of the people from the B sector that don't like lemon are gonna go over there. We had that before, remember? You guys remember when Ness had the Halloween contest show? And Pizza put her hamburger show on the same day, a cooking show. Y'all remember that? Y'all act like this was something new. And that was two people in the same sector that had the contest on the same day. It happened. All we did was go from the people was going back and forth from Ness to Pizarro, because Ness couldn't even control her show because she was too busy over there on Pizarro. Ness numbers was double Pizarro's. And Ness haven't had another Halloween contest since, but I think that she should have did it annually, and she should have got as drunk as she got on the first time. Okay? Because that's what made it so good. Is that the further into the contest that the night went, the drunker she got. And out of control she got. She was over there back and forth over there. Pizarro, she was coming back to her contest, cussing and talking about what Heidi over there doing and what Pizarro said. And it was a damn mess, but I loved it. And hopefully Bruce Shaker and Lemmon's contest be a mess. I hope Lemon get drunker than Ness did. And I hope he ate the bigger food. I hope he be peeping over there at Bruce Shakers and getting drunker and drunker. Okay? I want to see a shit show. And you know what the B sector do? We love a shit show. And everybody, they drugged us about the damn show the next day or two. But everybody in the B sector loved that show. Ness got drunk and messed around. The payment tag came and it was a big old mess. It's just a damn mess. It was a mess from the beginning to the damn end. Okay? And it's beef sector gold. If you guys haven't seen that, please go look at that the talent show, the contest, the Halloween contest show. And child, it was even people that had, like Dr. Soapy was supposed to be in it. Ness just said, "Nah, we ain't got no more contestants." And it was still people behind stage that didn't even get to show their costume. And then the people come out the next year in his shit. And Dr. Soapy, the outfit that Dr. Soapy had got for the year before, the people come out and this guy, the next contest on somebody else's channel and won in his goddamn outfit. One in his damn app. It's a mess. Beef sector is a damn mess. I think TG or LG one of them had the outfit on that Soapy was gonna wear the year before. Child. Ooh, I hope it be a damn mess. But I do want it to be a success. I want both of them to have a successful show. I want the people to come out and join, get in it. If you have a talent, get in it. You might win it. Now, everybody can't win, but the money that Lemon getting out, that's some good damn money. If you think you got a talent, hey, Lattimore, let's straighten it out. Kenny, let's straighten it out. Okay. But I hope both contests are a success. I will be going back and forth because I be sitting up here with sometimes I have 5 tabs open, being nosy looking at different lives. Okay. So, good, hopefully everything go along great. I hope that I know it's going to be entertaining, both shows. And I ain't got no problem with them going on at the same time. It's been done before. This ain't nothing new. Now, when the beef set to see some new shit or new, something new, we get excited. So I'm excited for the Lemon show because I want to see what the people have to give. I want to see what kind of talent people got. We don't know what we're gonna see. And the same thing for Room Shaker. So I wish them both well. That's all I can say about it, child. And I ain't got a dog and nobody fight. All I'm gonna do is look, and hopefully I'll be still up when they over, and I'll come and tell you guys who won, and then I'm gonna also peep around because there's gonna be some people that are upset on who won or they didn't win. And honey, that's when you really get to see some good ass lives, okay? So y'all be nosy just like me. Just look around of the contestants that didn't win and what they have to say about the contest, okay? That's when the bullshit can really go on. Or when they open these panels up and the people get up there, that's when you hear some bullshit, okay? And that's the way I do it. But like I said, I will come on and tell y'all what the hell went on. So let me get my notepad so we can run around these streets. Now, today, this is real life shit, okay? They got took off YouTube. Now, allegedly, Coolin and Mink have court today, and it was at 2 o'clock. I don't know, I don't know what happened yet, but I'm sure it's going to leak out on the YouTube streets, and I'll tell you guys who won and who lost, child. Okay. And of course, tomorrow is the big showdown between the Room Shaker and Lemon on the contest. Um, I can't remember what time the damn contest started. Now the way it was the last time I heard, I think the first prize gonna win like almost 1,100. The second prize gonna be, I think, around 700, and the third prize gonna be around right at 400. But see, the amount could change because people are still donating to Lemons, and I don't know what's going on with Room Shakers. I don't know the placements or anything. Maybe they'll have that on their community wall. Room Shaker, uh, you know, I'm sure she got some on her community wall about her contest. And Lemon, I'm sure he got something on his community wall. Now, July the 4th, 357 is having a swimsuit contest. And I don't know anything about the pot or anything. That just got thrown around this a couple of days ago, about a week ago. And, different people putting in the chat how much they were donating to the pot. Ain't no telling how big it'll get. So, ladies, if y'all got that body, yada, 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 and you want to make some money, go ahead over there to Broadway and make them fireworks go off, honey. Okay. Another thing, this is YouTube news. Octavius struck not on my watch. I don't know why, because I can't be everywhere at one time. So I don't know. But allegedly, it was over something that Coolin had put out on her page, and not on my watch started playing it. And see, I think they got her for copyright because she didn't have, I guess, not Coolin permission to play her shit over there. So when you break the community guideline, it's 9 times out of 10 you might struck. And if you got like Octavius, he know a lot about the guidelines. So I'm pretty sure that's gonna stick, And somebody struck Woo, I heard. Why? I don't know. But That's just her. I don't give a damn. They could have took her whole page. I wouldn't have gave a damn because I don't fuck with her. And another thing, Wu had a date the other night. She's been dating a guy, and he was actually on camera with her, and they was on their way to his house. And they say she done showed the man house before. But I could guarantee you this, she's gonna fuck that relationship up. He like an ex-military man and work and all that kind of stuff. But like I'm telling you guys, she's gonna ruin it by coming on this damn YouTube because she got YouTube brain and she's gonna ruin it because the man would tell, why the fuck are you on there? What the fuck are you doing? He wanted to date, he wanted to do the date time. He ain't wanting to have her on here flowboing and all that hollering because she was hooping and hollering and want to drag, and he ain't wanting to hear that shit. He don't want no parts of this. Well, see, that's how she gonna lose him because he's not a YouTuber, and he don't want to hear all that cussing and shit. Dumb hoe. Some things need to keep it to yourself. Like she should have had that man doing whatever they do, and we just still think that she was a bottom of the barrel tramp. Okay, but see, she trying to introduce the man to YouTube, and she said a new character unlocked. But it'll be his choice if he want to participate. See, that's just saying that's stupid. She should have been her attention should have been on her man and trying to get to know the man better and all of this. Okay, but that's how she want to live her life. That's on her. Jackie and Coolin have been dragging each other back and forth. And, I like both of them. I go, I be in both of them chat and stuff. I mod for Coolin. I mod for a lot of people, okay? But when Jackie was dragging Coolin the other day, now I'm not going to go into all the details about what happened, but she said that Coolin head was so skinny that her brain wouldn't even fit in it. When she said that shit, I fell out, okay? And they also, I think to read into it, because Coolin been saying that Jackie had sex with Big Baby brother Eli. And now everybody messing with Jackie about that. And Jackie said, what did she say about Eli's shoes? Wait a minute, I got to pull it out. Because she said something about his shoes. And then, I can't remember, but I will get to it. But Broadway, see, I just left. I just left Jackie's before I came home. And Broadway was in the chat. And he told it. He wrote in the chat to Jackie that Eli's shoes look like Mexican chicken spaghetti. Oh, God. And I said, let me get out of here because I won't even go live because they was over there clowning. Do you hear me? Broadway had been messing with her ever since it came out that they supposed to have sex. Everybody been messing with Jackie. And then the captain been on Duck, my boo head. He been riding Duck head for like forever. And this time it got bad between them. Hopefully, they can, be cool. But right now it's dragging season, and everybody been telling Duck, everybody was telling Cool. I mean, the captain yesterday on his live, he was going too hard at Duck. And Gina even got up there and said, man, you need to stop. Duck ain't, you don't need to be doing him like that. Different people was getting up saying that. Why Baby and Duck, even though I love Duck, that's my man. But hey, he got to get out there and fight. Quit whining and shit, Duck. Damn. Fight that fight. Shit. I don't like no weak ass I don't like no weak ass man, especially for my man. I want my man to get out there and throw them blows. Hey, Dr. Soapy, I was talking about the Nest Halloween contest a little bit because I said that, you know, we've had double contests on the same day before. And when Ness had the Halloween show, you remember Pizza had that hamburger contest the same night, the same time. And I was talking about how drunk Ness got, and then she got so drunk, you was backstage in your costume, you know, to perform, and she just stopped the contest. And then the next year, TG or somebody went in the same outfit that you had the year before when you didn't show your contest, your outfit. That was the biggest mess. And I'm thinking it's gonna be a mess. I hope Lemon get drunk. I hope he get lap-legged drunk and give us a show like Ness did. I ain't taking it from Ness. I think Ness, that damn Halloween show was the bomb. Hey, Dr. Soapy. Yeah, she left him in the back. and Dr. Soapy, somebody wore the same outfit you had, but born the next year. That was a year old. Shaquila. I was pissed off that night about Soapy. Didn't get to show his outfit. That's low down. Hey, being edit, but she wasn't in her right mind. You know, she wasn't in her right mind. She was drunk as hell. She was lap-legged drunk. And if you haven't seen the live, go see it, child. Well, you can't see it because her goddamn page got to. Damn, I forgot about that. I see, rumor was out in the street that Ness had lost her backup page. Now, the last time I went live, I said that she had lost all shit, okay? But she did lose her Patreon. And her main page gone, but she still got her backup page. I'm just not subscribed, so I don't get the notification from that one. Because they say she have been going live, but she ain't going live like clockwork like she was ever, you know, doing before she got struck. She ain't going live like that. But Ness, honey, you better, honey, don't try to go on no other application and drag and docs and shit. Bring your ass on YouTube and take this shit like a woman. It's just your time, baby. Everybody get a turn. And you want to get out here and handle your business, get out here and drag. Okay? Get out here and drag. Show them what you're working with. Show them how bad you are, Ness. Don't crumble. Get out here and swing. Even though I don't like you, you need to come out here and give us some entertainment and everything. Give it at your all. Because the beef sector love it. And we don't want to lose you as a content creator. You keep a lot of shit going on here. And you need to come back out here and do what you've been doing. Get your ass back out here and swing. Get your ass back out here and pick on folks. Get your ass back here out here and talk about folks. Strike up your lab and have a panel like you was doing. Don't change your shit just because you got struck. Okay, you down, but you ain't out in this. Even though I don't care for you, you've been a YouTuber a long time, honey. I was here when you got here. You bring your black ass out. You got that momentum. Okay, you got it. So you bring yourself out here and give your people what they want, what they used to. Okay, now Lemon have lost Brianna as a judge. She's now gonna judge over there at Room Shakers. Now Pizarro said the Room Shaker asked her to come over there. And Pizarro said, no, you was just talking about me. I ain't coming over there. Okay, was Pizarro, that's what Pizarro feel. I feel the same way. If you been dragging me, I ain't coming over there. I ain't coming. But we got a lot of YouTubers that don't like lemon that are going to be over there. And that's their damn business. You know, that's their damn business. Let me see. Dimples have been on the rampage. She just went off live, before I went to Jackie's. Dimples have been dragging her ass out. She been dragging Shakim, Rex, J Dunn, Castro, Tommy, VS, and Child. She said at VS, so I think somebody found out where she live at now. Somebody she into it out here in the YouTube sphere, and then she stayed, y'all. Now that's what Dimples was saying. Dimples was saying that VS is scared. And I hadn't went over to VS to see what's going on. I don't know what sector she in because she be moving around. So I don't know, but whoever she been into it with, Dimple says she's scared of them. But she shouldn't have got rid of all her crew. So she VS just out here on her own right now. Dimples, let's see. Dimple said that it's out in the street that she P-bomb Lemon. I don't know if he got P-bomb last night. I don't know what happened. It might have been the last P-bomb, the couple of days ago P-bomb. I don't know. But Dimple said she ain't P-bombed him. She said she have P-bomb Ness and she have P-bomb Sir King. That when she P-bomb, she proud of it. And she say she ain't, Lemon ain't got it like that. She ain't after him. So she said they need to put that damn lie. And I believe her because she just like J Dunn, like when J Dunn do her strikes and stuff, J Dunn put it on her community wall. Because J Dunn don't want nobody coming and saying that they struck them when she struck them. J Dunn said, oh, that shit ain't gonna work. And so it is what it is. And I believe Dimples, because Dimples say she didn't do it. I believe her because, like I said, she will let you know. And she'll do it right when she on the panel. Let me see. And she drew that, it's the white transsexual. Well, she say she biracial. But Dimple said the other day, she said that Shauna has said that she went to a predominantly black school. And she said, why would you say that if you black? And I could understand that, Shauna. I'm looking at you like side-eyed, okay? I ain't looking at you real side-eyed. I'm kind of glancing. Hey, why are you saying you went to a predominantly black school and you mixed? Okay. You just said I went to school with some black folks. I went to school, they were mostly black. So that's what I'm saying. Huh? And she said, Shauna is acting like she black, but she not black. And she said just because she sucked dicks in bathroom, they pull the bathroom and leave her number on the wall, child, on the bathroom stall. Girl, Shauna. Now, I don't know if you said you do that, but I have been in the bathroom where they have names up there. You want a good time, and they have a phone number. Or either have it, I'll suck your D and have a phone number. I have been there. Now, they used to be real bad when I was young. The public bathroom, it would be like they would be graffitied like with numbers in the stalls and out the stall. I've been to bathrooms like that. I mean, it was like graffiti. But see, now they got the internet, so people don't have to. Whoever like to do that kind of shit don't have to go and put their name on the bathroom wall. Okay. Okay, let me see. And she had drug BS a little bit. She was saying Suzette with her non-dressing country ass. You know BS gonna get you, girl. And then they coming out with the council. You know, that's a men's panel that Binary is doing. Now I don't know when it started. I don't know nothing about it, but he's supposed to have like straight men on it, and they're gonna just be discussing things. But hell, that's just like the gentleman's panel. The gentleman's panel was just some gay men discussing different things. The council, Binary, that ain't nothing new. Been there, done that. Okay. Even though you named it the council, it's just a damn gentleman's panel. You can put perfume on an elephant, it's still a goddamn perfume. It's still a damn elephant, okay? You can put lipstick on a pig and it's still a damn pig, okay? Oh. But yeah, the beef said to done it before you, boo. The beef said already did a whole lot of this shit. People doing acting like it's something new. It ain't nothing new. We done seen it all. We want to see some new shit. Okay. Dipples also said that really it ain't no straight men in the B sector. And she said she said even though she did slide in the Captain DM and say she wanted to see his dick, but he didn't show it to her. But you know, Dimples be doing shit like that. She slides in them DMs on it. And sometimes she get lucky and sometimes she be unlucky. But today when I went in her live, I'm gonna tell you something that was so funny to me. This is what happened with me when I went in her live. When I went in her live, she was saying something about a big old fat sausage. And you know, she was and that big old big sausage. And she was talking like that. And I was thinking the Dimples had got a hold of her man child. But she was talking about something that she had cooked. You know, when I kept listening, she was talking about she had cooked some sausages, but she just that big old hot, big old long hot sausage. Oh my God, my mind got to stay out the goddamn gutter. Oh Lord Jesus. And Dimples also drug Lemon Bree. She have made several lives, and she have been like some of the lives she drags the same people, but some of the lives, you know, she slide some in. And you know, she dragged Bree every chance she get. She drags Shakim every chance she get. Oh Lord Jesus. Let me see what here. And she said that Bree did a members only live, and in the live that she misgendered her, and she was saying in a members only, and she said that she did that in her members only because she too goddamn scared, Bree. Bree, that you too damn scared to come out here on the YouTube streets and say it. You got yourself going behind it, members only talking about her. She said you bring that shit out on YouTube, okay? And she talked about Bree boyfriend. She called him a dumbass lawnmower ass bitch. And he said that he got married on Bree. He went to jail, had kids, and now he back with her because he had nowhere else to go. And she said that she could tell he a big man because she could hear how he snore in Bree background, and he be harking and spitting and shit all in the background. And she said that that she didn't say 10 toes down, but I'm putting the 10 toes down in it. She said on what she said about you having your little cousins around him because you don't really know him. You just got him living with you because he all been all out there in the streets doing whatever he wanted to do. Now he coming to you. And she said that she wasn't insinuating anything. She said she was just telling you the damn truth. And she said that he ought to divorce his wife and put a ring on your finger, you know, and then, y'all can go to the next, uh, the next sector. And she called Brianna a big, fat, dumb, immature bitch. Okay. And I went by Room Shakers. Now I go by her. I be in a lot of her lives, but then I do miss some of her lives, okay? And I watched the replay. And on there, M. Bernadette was up there, and she said the lemon was on powder. And the different people that was up on Room Shaker panel that night, I think that day or night, I think it was when she was announcing her contest, or either she had been announcing it out in the streets, but different people from the beef sector was over there. Uh, DMO hit her panel, YouTube cameras, Brown Beauty, Malik, and Woo. No, 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 no. That's not right. Trying to think, where was I? Yeah, yeah. On Room Shaker panel, Ian Bernadette was saying that lemon was on powder, and told you different people hit the panel. And then I went by 357. He have done several lives since the last time I went live. Now his lives be popping, child. And he had Duck up there, Texas 713, Gina, and her man Vontrell, Jackie, Candy Asia, Mysterious, SD, Royalty, Skoka. Trying to see who else. He always have a hell of a life. Let me see. This thing I have to kind of. It was a mess too that night. And this person Blackout, I think it's Blackout Media TV or something like that, and then a Bubba was up there. And that's the live that Wu got up there with that guy, And when the guy, when she was talking, then when they seen him, because he let them see his face and stuff, he was driving. And of course, a new character. Well, of course, Broadway then was dragging him, and they was working him over, which they do new characters. And I was saying, girl, you're gonna lose that man. The captain and Asia had it out really, really, really bad on that panel that night. I've seen them get into it, but to me, it went to another level with them that night. She in love with that man, but honey, that man got a wife, and you got to just play your role. And all kind of people been giving her advice. You need to leave him alone. You need to do this. You need to do that. Get yourself together. All of that. But until it just sink in on her own, y'all just speaking to the wind. That girl is grown. She gonna do what she want to do. And the captain is grown. He gonna do what he want to do. Well, throughout their argument, the captain was telling his wife to come here. He was licking his tongue out, telling her to give me a kiss, and you could hear them kiss. He was using that as a weapon against, against Asia. Because I know that was killing her to see that man sitting up there kissing his wife, and she in love with him. But that's the way it is, it is what it is. And see, she just got back from seeing him. She had flew out and spent some time. Uh, and then, she flew back home and all of that came out. And he was talking about she had to wait in the room for him and all that kind of shit. Okay. Um, and like I said, he kept, come here, baby. And, then he was showing his food he was eating. His wife fixed him a big old plate and it was roast beef and a whole bunch of other stuff on it. Like a wife would cook her husband. And he was talking about how good the food was. And I love my wife. I love my life. And all of that. And Asia was going arm and hammer. Okay. Duck got into it with Royalty. I don't know. For some reason, them two, it's like fire and gasoline. When they on the panel together, either he gonna start dragging her or she gonna start dragging him. Like it is with me and Wu. Sometimes we drag each other, sometimes we don't. Same thing with Shaquem. That's the kind of relationship it look like they get. Okay. And they're gonna have conflict more because they both be on Broadway channel. They both like to sit up on the panel with him and watch the show and be in the show. So anytime they're on the panel together, you can bet they're gonna fight. And that while Wu and that guy was out, the new guy that she messing with. Now this is what happened when they was out. That man got into it with Duck. Got into it with him. The captain and then Broadway was doing shit in there. And the captain was telling them because he got the new guy got dreadlocks, and captain said them wasn't no damn dreadlocks, them was extensions, child. Duck got into it with Toya. Those two are like fire and gasoline. And on another live that 357 did, OYB was up there, Gina was up there, Jackie, Room Shaker, Candy Asia, Callie's Kitchen, the Captain, Duck, Gigi. And on that live, they brought Room Shaker down. And then this is I got to the part where Jackie was talking about Eli's shoes. She said that when they went out for drinks, she said that his shoes was dirtier than a porn. And I fell out. Do you hear me? She said his shoes was dirtier than a porn. The captain and Cooling got into it on the live. And he got into it with Wu. Asia and Candace Kitchen and Gina was into it. Like I said, over there on Broadway's, honey, he put on, when you see the name Throwaway Live, that means you can get up there and you can act a monkey. Now, the only thing he don't want you to do is discuss children, but other than that, is free reign. Anybody want to get up there and swing, they can swing. And he had 2 lives on 2 different days with the same title, Throwaway Live. Okay? And when you see them, if he just put like open panel, it means, just about anything can go on. In the past, he had a channel like the Hog Pen, and then he had his 357 channel. And when he was on the Hog Pen, anything go, but on his 357 page, that's his main page, and he kind of don't allow just anything. But honey, he was allowing it the other night, child. Okay, and I'm back on going a couple of days back on Lemon's Live. He had Voodoo, Shakira, Lolo, ZX. Well, he was dragging Room Shake. I think that's when he might have came out about the contest. that Broomshake was doing a contest. I don't know. And ZX got up there, and you know everybody be saying, "Oh shit, here ZX gone." But child, ZX had me laughing on that panel that night. He drove binary, and he had a picture because he was saying, "Lemon, why you ain't got no picture of binary on there? You got pictures of everybody else on the flyer for the contest, and you ain't got no picture of binary up there. Why you ain't got no picture there?" And child, he had a picture of binary as his avatar. And he said, "Why come you didn't use this picture? You could have used this picture." And Lemon said, "Man, please take the picture down. Please take the picture down." And he said, "Okay, man." And he took that picture down. Now, this one with binary with her, the one he took down. That fool put another picture of binary back up there, bald headed. I hit the floor. Do you hear me? And ZX was calling binary Fu Manchu, and he was calling him Chop Suey Louie. Now I want to see how binary is gonna be able to be drug, be sexual style, and black sector style, because ZX is from the black sector, and he's on binary head right now. Now, binary, are you gonna stand up like a man and come out swinging, or are you gonna giggle and run away? We'll see if you can take the pressure, because I don't think you could take it. You can't take a good working over. Okay. Now on Lemon's Live, I've been like red balling them. So I missed quite a bit of his lives. Um on another live he had Binary Dimples, Shakira, Noble, Lovely Love, Lady Snoop, Mika, Ro, Uppity, Yaya, and Lil Mama, Obama, Ghetto, Charlie, Rare Treasure, Sipping, Socialites, Audio, Pizza, Go Smoke Media, ZX. Those are all the people that was on the panel. It was a good panel. You know how Lemon and Noble get into it. He called Noble Benjamin Buttons. You know, he always think of names to call Noble. Noble, you got to learn how to fight back. You know, and you got to start talking faster. Because you talk so slow that people lose interest in what you're saying, or either they just tune out. You got to come out there swinging. That swinging ain't gonna. You need to quit talking about how you gonna kick somebody's ass because you talking slow like that. I think you probably hit slow. So you got to toughen up, you know, and just get ready. I also heard that Mika, unapologetic Mika, struck Shakim. Now, I don't know how true that is because I don't really go to Shakim. So I don't know, but that came out too. I went by pieces the other night. Now last night, Uppity came over to Lemons. She done lied like Wiley has said that, you know, that he didn't really fool with sipping socialite and this and that. Come to find out, these two have had a feud for years. Uppity was over there with Wiley before she came to the beef sector, and sipping socialites has been a contributor and love Wiley. Okay, well, she tried to come between their relationship. So Wiley was on Lemons last night, and Uppity kept running up there, and she had been saying stuff, I guess, elsewhere, what Wiley said about sipping socialites. And when she came up there to tell Wiley what she said, Lemon was saying, "That ain't what the hell you said. Tell them what you said." And when she was trying to say what she said again, he was saying, "You're a damn lie. That ain't what you said." And so Lemon told Wiley exactly what Uppity said, and it wasn't nothing against social. Uh, Stop that! Stop! Simply socialites. Wiley said, "I have never said anything against simply socialites. Uh, she is she is a supporter. We've been knowing each other for years, and this and that." He said, "Baby, I ain't never said nothing against you to nobody." And honey, Uppity got busted out in her lives. I love it when these bitches get busted out in their lives, saying something that somebody said, and you tell them a motherfucking lie. And this is the second time in a week that Lemon busted somebody out, and I love it. Okay. Because Queen, whatever her name is, she tried to say about a week ago that Lemon said something against Sour Patch. And come find out, he didn't say that shit. Lemon said, "I ain't never talked about her." Why you say I didn't say that? Busted her out. So he busted Uppity out. And honey, when he busted Uppity started calling him, "You dick in the booty, you faggot ML, you this and that, you under the cover," and all of that. And Lemon went ham. He cussed Uppity out like she was a dog. He drug her from the East Coast to the West Coast. I didn't know he could drag somebody that big like that. He drug her like a hoe, and she flew. Do you hear me? And then people were trying to get in it, and he was saying, "Shut up." And honey, he drug her till he got tired. He drug that hoe, he drug her. And I loved every damn minute of it. Well, come to find out, Uppity was already tripping because she had got into it with some people in her building again yesterday. And allegedly, it was the same people that she got into it with in the past over that raggedy ass scooter that she threw in the trash. And allegedly, she was on video, and I'm going to go over there and watch this shit. They say she was dragging them people child. Like when you going in the building with your child and you live in the same apartment building, hear this big flubber or walrus looking bitch dragging you and your baby. That man should have knocked her out cold. And Uppity have been so out of control that they say she got arrested on her daughter's birthday. She left her child upstairs and she was downstairs fucking with them folk. And they say they put the police on her. Now your big wobbly ass was on here begging for $185 the other week because you were crying like you was getting your bitch. You was a lioness bitch, and come to find out she is behind on her rent because she said it yesterday on YouTube camera. Because after she ran off her YouTube camera, after she left by Lemon show, I don't know what she did. I'm sure she contacted YouTube camera because YouTube camera went live. And then she was over there pleading her case. Want people to feel sorry for her big funky ass when she running her big fat line wobbly ass around here trying to cause havoc on YouTube. I don't fuck with Uppity. Uppity is very unfit. And honey, now I got one foot out that damn door. Them people gonna grab that girl up just like they grab your other kids up, you unfit bitch. While you was down there acting a goddamn fool with that man again, I was upstairs. Oh. Now, most of the time, you have us right there with you when you acting a motherfucking fool. But at least you did leave upstairs. But I wondered, did you have somebody up there with your child, ho? Raggedy, dumbass bitch. And you, like I said, now they got one foot out the apartment, though, getting ready to get took. And your ass got one foot out the building. getting ready to get evicted. Oh, them people is sick of her. She said that she tried to get to go through HUD so she can get out of that building she in. But her said me can't be bothered because she got evictions and late fee, late charges and stuff. HUD don't want to, they don't want to fuck with her. Now, bitch, you was homeless before you got this place that you got. You was in a homeless shelter. Why are you acting a fool? You need a roof over you and your child head. I think you're doing a lot of this shit just to get on be so people watch your channel on YouTube. But you're gonna run across the wrong motherfucker on the wrong goddamn day. They're gonna mollywop your ass. And if your little girl get into it, they're gonna mollywop her too. That's what kind of hoe you is. Let me get off of that because I could drag that bitch all day. Okay. Now, Pisa, a couple of days ago, Pisa went live. And she said that somebody, I don't know if they sent the money to her or if they said they would send it to her. But they was offering her $500 to keep J Dunn off her panel until August the 1st. Pizza was in a dilemma. Should I take it? Should I not take it? Okay. Now, some people out here, like me, I would have took it. But I don't have the relationship that Pizza and J Dunn have. Pizza looking at it like J Dunn be out here swinging for Pizza. J Dunn is keeping an eye on these different channels. If they pay Pizza stuff, she'll contact you, want me to strike them and this and that. Okay, they got that kind of understanding. So Pizza was in a dilemma. Now, if you want to keep J Dunn on the cool side, don't take the money. Keep your relationship just like it's going right now. But if you take the $500, there's a possibility that J Dunn don't fuck with you no more. So it's the ball in your court. I kind of believe Pizza ain't gonna take the money, but I don't know because see, I haven't been out here in her lives. I hadn't been in the live since the day that money was offered to her. And that's been a couple of days ago. So I don't know what the outcome of that situation is. I will keep my ear out because it's kind of interesting. And it's interesting because it's two content creators. Would it, is this going to be a problem with us or is it not going to be a problem with us? J Dunn told her to do what you got to do because she said she contacted J Dunn before she went live. And J Dunn told her to do what she wanted to do. So I don't know on that situation. But like I said, I'm kind of leaning that she ain't going to take it. But see, I would take my kids to, on a day, a throwaway day, throw away money on my children day. Let's do what the kids like, go to a amusement park and go out and eat and shit like that. But see, I'm not her. And she do what she want to do. Okay, now let's get off of that. Wait a minute. Oh, and I want to talk about this. It became up that MU, she love attention. But now she's saying that she's being attacked by Snoop. And the reason that she says she's being attacked by Snoop, because Snoop says she had a baby by a white man. And MU think that that's dragging her child. MU done ran out. She ain't told no lie. You do got a baby by a white man. That ain't talking about your baby. That's talking about you. But anytime you say something, like I said, when her and Teresa was in California, and she was talking about, I can't do this right now. I got to dress my son. I got to do this. I got to do that. And like I told her, he is old enough to dress his motherfucking self. What is it? Why come he can't dress himself? Why come he can't bath himself? That's a big kid. It ain't like she my grandbaby age, 4. He 4. He a big child. And my grandbaby 4. And she know how to put her clothes on. Now they might be backwards, but she know how to put her shit on. Only thing that she don't know how to do is put her shoes on the right foot. You know, but you're supposed to check your kid before you send them out in the world. You know, when the grandbaby when she dresses herself, if her shirt on backwards, her pants on backwards, I just put it the other way. But I want to give her the opportunity to do it for herself. And if shoes on the wrong foot, I give pull her socks up right, the way they're supposed to be, and put her shoes on the right foot. What's so hard about that? That's giving her responsibility. But big as he is, you bathing and dressing him, that ain't dragging him. That's dragging your retarded ass. But Snoop, I'm with you. You did not attack her. No. You just said she got a baby by white man. And she do it. You can see the little boy moving around. He half black and half white. His daddy be around. Damn, bitch. I'm through with him. He can't be bothered. Okay, now what about Bimps? And Bimp had Texas 1-3 Ghetto Votto and on his name is be Votto and sometimes be Stocks and Bonds. Oh, give me that. No, give it here. Give it. No. She got some scissors. I love her to death, but she can't have that. Mike Martin, Eve, Room Shaker, Gina, Coolin. Mike Martin got into it with Ghetto and DG. Votto got into it with Ghetto. Ghetto, you've been getting your head smashed around here in the Mo 3 second child. And you've been getting your head smashed over here in the beef sector. So you getting it. But everybody get a turn. It's your turn. Royalty was into it with DG. Royalty was into it with Room Shaker. And I didn't know they had a problem. Put my salad in the refrigerator. Okay. Yeah, Royalty was into it with Room Shaker. And I didn't know they had a problem, but I can't keep up with everything. And DG was into it with Gina. Now, Bimp, if you haven't subscribed, any of these channels that I go to, that I talk to you about, if I don't put it on my community wall, but y'all please subscribe to these content creators. I like to go where places where it's thumping, where they acting a fool. I love it. But I also have areas that I go to chill. And like my chilling spot is like Room Shakers, Daquan, he do gaming. And child, I don't know what the hell he be playing. But a spot you can relax. That you ain't got to worry about nobody messing with you or saying slash shit to you on the panel or in the chat. I have in Dimples, I go over there and chill over there. Spots where I can release my mind. And it's good to have those kind of spots on YouTube because you don't want all the bullshit all the time. You need a rest stop. That's what I call them. My rest stop. And like I said, I chill over there at Daquan. Sometimes I be up over there all night. Or sometimes I go over there through the daytime just to get my mind at ease. And then, you can just log off. It's a lot of things to do. So I'm just telling you how I move around here on YouTube. You know, everybody got their own way of moving, you know. Hey, Corrine Aqua, Clara. Hey, Sherry Bear. Hey, girl. You ain't been good either. I know. I like Sherry Berry, huh? That's my girl. Because Sherry Berry be out there slang. Now, Sherry Berry, you don't want to get on her bad side. You know, Sherry Berry get out there and swing. She be over there in the manosphere. See, I don't really hang around over there, but Sherry Berry love it over there. And they say she be over there tripping. She'll be over there swinging and banging. And sometimes she get banged up over there and she comes back over to the Mo 3 sector and she be trying to tell them about it. You know, go to Broadway, she be wanting to get patted sometimes, patted on the back and tell for to say, I love you, Sherry. It's gonna be okay. You go on back out there and you fight them again, okay? Y'all, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to me, child. And if you I want you to hit the like button on your way out, child. Okay. And I'm getting ready to eat and watch more YouTube, okay? Ooh, child. I can't wait to see how this contest go. I'm gonna come on here tomorrow night and let you guys know. Ooh, child. And it's been fighting season, shooting season, all the above, child. Ooh, child. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.